This is fine. This dog is not show weight. This dog's skinnier than show weight, and that's great. But he's skinnier than show weight because he doesn't have any muscle on him.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been moving. So I'm going to put him down.
And so you're not going to flex his rear end or look at it?
Set him down to do that.
Okay.
Already adjusted his back in at PIL.
Okay.
And I got to put him down to see whether or not he's got a category. Power category. Oh, it's so much easier to pick up. So much better to pick up.
He does carry his tail up.
Good.
Right. He does do that. I've been watching for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but everything about this dog screamed dwarfism to me.
Yeah, I do think he's a dwarf.
Yep.
I think that's your big thing. And, of course, that goes along with heart disease and a couple of other items, too. So you got to be aware of that.
Because, I mean, people that are dwarves have that same kind of rear end. They have bowed legs and...
You can look up under there achondroplasia, achondroplastic dwarf. You don't have to be a brachycephalic dog to have dwarfy-like things happening. We've had some of our bull terriers that had a very tiny amount of dwarfism.
Yeah, I could see that with their body.
So this is a category 3, L6 PR. So that is sacro-occipital technique, pelvic category, which indicates that he's compensating for dural torque further forward. Which is, we know that. That's what he did.
Were you looking for anything in specific about?
Well, just some of the anomalies that occur with it, which are shortening of the, the brachium and tibia.
Does one leg feel worse than the other?
Well, he's putting all his weight on his right hind.
Thank you.
And so that is, that's why the whole side of his pelvis is pushed up on that side.
Yep, that's what I've seen.
Yep.
Well, it looks like you don't go back to Grandma Cheryl for a while. Gonna have to come here and see Dr. Judith.
Yep.
Get your little body all straightened out.
Get him and again, we've got a little grow left in him too. He didn't stop growing. Well, he stopped growing sooner than other dogs because he is a dachshund and he is a dwarfy. So he's lots of growth plates are gonna close early. So the most important thing is to get him done as much as possible.
Adjusted now, yes.
Yeah, as much as possible.
Before those plates close.
Before they close. Because the ones in the vertebra themselves are the last ones, and you see he's got this curve.
Yeah, I can see his back's curving right now.
Yeah, he's got this curve, and we want to try to get him straight.
Yeah, I can, right. Yeah, the whole dog curves left. The 3 week, well, you're traveling in September, so let's just get him in. You don't need to see these others, just him.
When? I mean, like next.
His next appointment.
We'll just see what they look like.
I will have to bring the other children, but I'll have them in their dollies and crates. They don't like to stay home alone.
I saw your little show dolly.
Huh?
I saw your little
Oh, yeah, right. Isn't that cute?
Very cute.
There's a company called Best in Show Trolleys, okay, and they make them, for these toy breeds because the dog shows will allow you to take those trolleys ringside, but you can't take your grooming table and your grooming setup ringside. That could be in a whole different building, right? So I looked them up. They were $2,500 and change, and they're all one piece, one design, folds up. They're so heavy, I said, I just don't see me being able to pay all that money and deal with this big piece of machinery. So I started to go on Amazon. I watch TV and I just, Amazon. You should, it's in my car. Before I leave today, I'll show it to you. I found the most perfect dolly. You saw pictures of it. And then the little Midwest crates. And I have 4. Barbies in pink. Barbie gets pink. Right? And then I found that black leather pouch that goes over one of the ends that holds everything, including the grooming arm. I got to price it, but I think I maybe got about $350 into it. And it's just as good as those monster things. And I get to my truck, and those Midwest crates, what? They're 3 pounds.
Right.
You know, I throw them in the car. I put all of these guys in one stable crate that I just keep in there for them. And then I lift up the dolly, I put it in, and I'm done.
Great. A little teeny bit of a luxating patella on the right hind. Medial luxation.
Yeah. After my 3-decade dogs died, Kira, Connor, Troy, I told everybody that's it. I can't do springers. I can't have springers die in my arms anymore. I can't. I mean, they're born, they come out in my hands, and I spend a whole lifetime with them getting all those titles, and then they die in my arms. No, my heart's just too, there's nothing left. Right, so. But, I mean, all my K&D kids come and stay with me, and they get groomed by me. So,
Good. So you're still seeing
constantly. I mean, constantly. I have a whole house full of dogs all the time. But that personal dog and maybe having a litter of puppies was no longer like in my life, and that bothered me.
Can you come and ask him to walk again?
Yes.
9-foot contact and drive.
Can you say that again?
He has much better drive. He has 2 inches more ground contact past, the
Yes.
hip line down. So he's driving forward instead of going like this and bringing the leg too far forward, swinging it out to the side, and not getting any drive out of it. And so again, he's moving much better. Lots less swing in the middle. Did I not show that to you? I didn't show it. I was terrible. I'm sorry. And an adjustment takes 20 minutes plus to sort of sink in, and it'll take him a couple of days to reorganize all the muscles. Good big sigh.
Oh, you just tell me if I have to bring him over once a month for
Once
the
a
next.
month, I as soon as you can get him, if it's, because I'm just here for a day or two and I'm going again. So it is a matter of,
Well, I brought my appointment book, so we'll just
see what we can do.
all right, you can set me up for the next 3 or 4 appointments with him.
Yeah, if we can get him in here less than a month, that would be great. Don't eat the fringe off the rug, please.
I said she was my naughty one. I told you. She's the one. You want to see the stockpile of remotes and computer mouses that I have?
Oh, that she's eating. Great.
Well, she chews on them and I get them away from me. She's not eating them and digesting them. Pens, pencils. And I'm going, how is she getting these things? And then I watched her one day. When I left the room, I peeked. She actually walks over all the furniture and goes inside my business cart and opens up boxes to get to the pens and pencils.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's one of those.
Well, this dog obviously is very relaxed in my lap and very happy once I introduce something I would for his mental well-being. Explain to him what you're going to do before you do it.
Oh, yep.
I made a mistake twice in not doing that, and it upsets him.
I was told years ago with Patrick, right, that, well, with autistic kids, you have to do the same thing. And I was told by a very good special ed teacher who taught elementary and junior high school, mostly higher functioning autistic kids. She said, in our quiet corners when nobody's listening, we all agree that you have to deal with these autistic kids the same way you would a dog.
And that's the truth, and it is because animals have the same issue that autistic kids do, which is less of a corpus callosum.
Yep.
So they don't have as much connection to be able to connect the left and the right brain. Animals, that's normal for animals. That's the reason why Temple Grandin's work as a high-functioning autistic in finding out what animals like.
Yeah, we've met her and talked to her. Patrick spent a whole day with her.
She's actually going to be doing an international symposium in the next couple of weeks,
Yeah.
and talking about horses and dogs. And I think it's something I think it's advertised on Facebook.
Well, I mean, Patrick knew that. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever I learned, I shared with him. I said, Patrick, you're going to have to be an advocate for yourself and an advocate for other Asperger people, because you're at the cusp. There were only 2 identified in his school district at that time. I said, you tell everybody that you meet, you know, what you are, what you have, you know, how it works, and you advocate for yourself.
Comes off as an incredibly intelligent young man.
Well, he is.
Yeah, I mean, as an incredibly, but you can, once you understand him, you see the processing thing. And I love talking to your son. I find him to be I probably am on the spectrum myself.
Oh.
And I find him incredibly fun to talk to because he's so damn smart.
Oh, and he's funny. He's hysterical, which was part of my depression because he's engaged now to this beautiful girl.
Oh, good for him. Congratulations.
Right. Do you know, how can God do this, right? Patrick was a hard fit because of the Asperger's, okay? And then he's got me, right? So any woman that he's going to share his life with has to understand his quirkiness, if you will, okay? But then she's got to deal with me. And you know what? He found her. I mean, I adore this girl. She is like my daughter. I start a sentence, she finishes it. I'm Mama Deb. I don't know how he got this lucky. Because.
Well, good for him. Well, he's a good guy. He's a very good guy.
Oh, Patrick's wonderful.
He's good.
But, you know, he finished his major work at University of Pittsburgh. She's still finishing her last year out there. And found her. They lived together full time, and he just stayed. So, I mean, like, I might see him twice a year now, which is sad. But the job of a parent is to raise them to go away. Actually, I laughed a couple months ago when I realized the only time I get phone calls from him now is when he needs money. That's what I mean. As soon as I realized that, I said, okay, my job is done. This kid is completely normal.
More things that make noise, I know.
Yeah, he and the litter sister are bad. I bundle them in towels. I do what you're doing. She's worse.
There you go. See what happens when you relax? It gets turned on.
They know Dremels because that's all I use.
When you relax, it goes away.
She will try to bite you, attack you, kill you. She is bad. Barbie's nails are, well, I got to do them, but his nails are show nails, so he doesn't have any nails right now. I've done that 1,000 times with him. Isn't he the most pleasant dog? He's just so soulful. He needs a really good home. He's just a sweet little soul dog. Okay, well, once again, you're Saint Judith.
Oh,
What freaking planet are you from, lady? Because you are not from Earth.
I have gotten, in my age, I have gotten gentler and gentler and gentler.
Oh, yeah.
And I find that it's no mushiness about it. You know, I'm always going to make sure we get the job done that you're paying for. But the point is that I use more constructional aggression technique, and that, you know, the animal determines. The animal determines, because control of his environment. This is not learned helplessness. This is when the animal gives me the behavior of relaxation. Anytime he takes a deep breath, anytime he stops doing whatever it is that he's doing, I stop. And people are too end stage or goal oriented.
They fight the dog through it. Yeah, I don't do that.
Instead of having the dog realize that he is actually in control of his environment, which is if he stops, I stop.
Okay.
And then the other thing about that is that is actually empowering the animal. Animals would rather have control than comfort.
Oh yeah, but I think people are the same way too. I mean, we'd rather be in control of a situation than. Yeah, I just want to see you with Jazzy doing this. She is just
Well, for him, it's highly therapeutic. It's highly therapeutic because he has to have the stimulation to all of the ting points. It is an acupuncture treatment because he has a spinal injury. And the treatment for a spinal injury, Chinese medicine, is to put a needle in every ting point. Well, stimulating every ting point, which is the ends of the meridians on the corners of the nail beds, stimulating every ting point.
Now, you've not done acupuncture on him yet.
No, and doing his nails removes a whole bunch of acupuncture stuff that needs to be done. So that's why we do this first.
Yeah, they all get up on the grooming table once a week, and I look at their mouth, I do their ears, I brush them, I play with his toes. I take the Dremel without using it and just run it over his feet.
And it's also the attitude with which I go about it, which is that, could I have a comforter, please?
And what say that again?
Thrust on this percussion is
As far as the up and down movement, is just an eighth of a
millimeter
millimeter.
thrust at twice the amount of rebound. So, it's just such a light thing. It is such a light, tiny little buzz.
But it's enough. But it's enough to.
Well, it informs the nervous system. It gives the muscle spindle cells and the tendon stretch receptors. It gives them a nice piece of information, a repetitive piece of information, so that everybody can synchronize their watches.
It must be horrible when your whole neurological system is just not in sync with each other.
His whole thing is based on protecting this, is protecting his neck, he's no longer protecting it. He's still crooked as all get out, and he still may have some dysfunction, but he's definitely.
Well, that was the exact same thing with Dawn. It wasn't her back.
Right.
It wasn't the discs in her back. It was her neck. You taught me that.
Oh, aren't you good?
Wow, what a difference.
That's about 40 or 50.
Yeah, I know. I saw you lift it.
It's about 40 or 50% better. We can keep that second cervical in motion, which it wasn't when I finished the nails. It was stuck again. And again, the joint surfaces are rough. They've got slots in them where the thing has sat.
I know.
In the wrong place, and that's got to all smooth out all that.
Well, that's why I texted you and said, I've just got to bite the bullet here. I mean, this dog just can't.
There we go.
This dog just can't
There we go, buddy.
keep hanging out that there's something wrong.
Very sweet. Yeah, come get it.
All right, just drop the lead. He'll hide under my legs.
No, I don't want to.
That black one's the next one. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look.
Nuts.
Oh, yeah, she's that way 24/7. I've got the cutest little video of her when she was about 5 weeks old that Cheryl sent me. She took everybody out of the whelping box, and it's just her. And she bounced off all 4 walls of this little whelping box, like for 2 minutes. And Cheryl's thinking to herself, well, I think I'm not going to give you any more vitamin drops.
So what I would ask you to do with him is just to make sure he doesn't always lie down on this left side. I want him to try to...
All right, so he's usually on the couch next to me. So I should just roll him.
And ask him to lie down on his right haunch. It's hard, she's being so busy. Ask him to lie down on his right haunch a little bit. And not too much, just a little bit.
I mean, are you saying right to left if you're looking at his rear?
I want his right butt on the ground. He always lies down on his left butt. I want him to lie down on his right butt.
Point out the left butt to me. What do you consider?
To lie down on his right.
Okay, got it. Okay, I got it.
Because he's always lying down on his left.
Okay, I can do that. I mean, 80% of the time he's up on the couch next to me. The rest of the time he's under my feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a male. It's a male Springer. I mean, I don't know how long ago this breed was created. Most of these breeds weren't that long ago, to tell you the truth.
Well, I have pictures in my teaching program of vintage dachshunds.
Yeah.
And vintage dachshunds have got 100% more upper arm and then these very long shoulder blades.
I know. We've shortened their legs. Yeah. But I don't know when they bred the Springer Spaniel into these, is what I'm saying.
But got the long hair with Springers.
Right. Well, and not only that, but I mean, a tremendous amount of personality, temperament, behaviors, especially the males, are exactly like Springers.
But it truly is in the genes. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, they bred a Springer to a standard German smooth dachshund. Mm-hmm. So it's half dachshund, half Springer. Right. Right. And boy, do I see it. Now, they could care less about a bird. But, I mean, I know. Well, this is why the cat gets barked at the whole way it's walking up to the house. Poor cat. Smokey's seen it all. Okay, now what's that device you're using?
This is a laser, and I'm doing laser acupuncture. See how he always wants to go down on his left?
Yes, I see that.
I want to go down on his right hand. And just spend a little time just stretching the fascia in this other configuration, and that's going to help him a lot.
Okay. Put him down on his right and try to make his spine straight.
Just to try, because he's just got a major curve, to the right, and we want him to be able to curve to the left.
Oh, thank God I got him here at this age. Didn't wait any longer.
Please make a note that we're not going to vaccinate him, even though he's 6 months, 7 months old. We're not going to vaccinate him for rabies until his nervous system is stopped. I mean, because I'm going to create inflammation by changing all this stuff. And I don't want him to end up with a rabies shot when he's got inflammation, healing inflammation in his nervous system.
He doesn't need it.
Do you want me to put it on the ticket, or do you want to put it in the actual, in the medical record notes?
No, it's going to go on the ticket. And my recommendation is not to vaccinate him yet, because the label says for the vaccination of healthy animals against rabies, and he's not a healthy animal. So that is the real deal.
Well, I mean, whether it's live, modified live, or killed, you're still putting that disease inside the dog's body to create a reaction.
Rabies has a on the market with an ability to get into the fast track from wherever to the brain transport system.
Well, should we be even doing rabies shots at this point on our dogs?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, God, rabies is all over the place.
Okay, all right.
I've had 2 rabid animals on this property in the last 5 years. There's so much rabies, it's not funny.
And how are they getting it? I mean, squirrels? I mean, what bites them?
It's skunks and raccoons.
Yes.
And bats. Bats can have rabies and not die from it, so it's endemic in bats.
Okay, yeah, bats are nasty.
They say, why? Well, bats are super important for the ecosystem.
I know, but they do.
And then number 2, the issue is that rabies can, even in dogs, can create what we call dumb rabies, and it doesn't show up for 9 months after the exposure, and they just get more affectionate, but they're still infectious.
Oh.
They will love you to death, and they'll lick you to death, and you'll die.
All right, I've always done rabies shots. I'll keep doing rabies shots.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
okay. I'll do rabies shots. Just not one a year for a lifetime.
No, they don't.
I know, you and I've already talked about that.
That's what. And I only use mercury-free rabies. It's killed vaccine. It's not live vaccine.
I think all rabies is killed.
It's all killed now. We used to do. I've done many MLV rabies, but the point.
No,
is
it's all killed now, right?
And still, however, the kill vaccine can also
Trigger a lot in their
a lot of
bodies.
stuff. And that's the reason why you get rabies vaccinosis, is because it can hijack the transport system, and when it does go to the brain, it still goes to the same neuron set that normal rabies does. And that's the reason why it's so common to see laryngeal paralysis in dogs after they've had a rabies shot. Laryngeal paralysis is one of the signs of rabies.
Right. You always watch this breed for 24 hours after any medication that you give them. That's very important with these minis.
And rabies is a very
Toxic.
well, it's not. It's just a really adaptive virus, and it has again this unique characteristic of being able to hijack the transport system to the brain, and that is they're actually trying to study it to try to use it to deliver medications.
Okay.
To be able to use its incredible ability to go straight to.
Yep, it wants to survive.
It does. It wants to survive.
What were your points?
The points are gallbladder 20, bladder 10, bladder 11, bladder 23, 28, 60, kidney 1, kidney 3, stomach 36, gallbladder 34. Let's see what else. We'll probably do some large intestine 4, GD 14, Bawe. Try it. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. You can do it. And we're just running the bladder meridian. He could no more have laid down on this right hip started than fly. I mean, he really was not twistable that way. I couldn't hold him on my lap twisted in this direction.
Well, when it's his mommy lap time, I'll just make sure that he's always...
And just, I mean, you give him a rest, but I mean, he's just
No. I mean,
practicing right now. He's getting better. He still just has this nice curve.
they all have mommy lap time every day. I make sure. He's such a dear, sweet soul, this dog. I mean, Barbie and Jazzy have that bitchy, too smart edge to them. I mean,
Just a really sweet dog. He is.
he is. I mean, these two bitches don't live for me. During the day, they don't even pay any attention to me. I'm something to sleep on at night. Duncan, of course, is a Springer Spaniel. I mean, he lives for me, looks at me, follows me around, has to touch some part of my body at all times, has to be in the bathroom with me. I mean, total Springer Spaniel male.
Oh, man. Everything is just clicking and snapping and moving differently, and I hope you're stable. So we have, I'm going to go ahead and give him some gabapentin right now because I'm concerned he's going to hurt after this. I don't think he has bad enough spasm to warrant giving him a vaccine.
See, there he is on his left hip again.
Can we do cheese?
Yeah, do cheese. Make sure he likes spring cheese first.
Want some?
So you just don't open up their mouth and give them a pill?
Oh, it's so much easier to give him spring cheese. And then,
Wonder if I could do that with my new Vet Plus tablets, because right now they're just not taking them.
and then another really quick dose of spring cheese.
Eat it.
I don't know. I just think it's easier to open up their mouth and put it in.
Again, he's got a bad neck. I don't want-
Right, that's true. You don't really want to jar him like that.
I will if he won't take it.
Last night was his first time he actually took an omega pill.
Good boy.
Yep. Yep.
That's good boy. You got the rest of the cheese, please.
Yeah, we're just cheese.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll have to go get some squirty cheese.
Abdomen and lymph nodes.
Did he eat
They're
it?
all good.
Yep.
She did.
So is that twice a day or once a day?
As needed, but I'd probably do it at least twice a day. It actually only lasts 8 hours, and if you notice, if after you give him a pill at 8 hours, he's lying down a lot. And
There you go. I think he says I've had it.
done. But that's great. You're a good boy. And I just want him to try to lie on his right hip as much as he can.
Yeah, he's on his left hip again.
Yeah.
Okay, one down. Can somebody take her over to Judith?